water is half frozen, but the reflection is clear. I look down, and I don't know the man looking back at me. I kneel beside the mirror in the clay, where half the frozen water melts away. A stranger's face is staring from the deep, with heavy eyes that have forgot to sleep. The lines of sorrow carved into the skin, a quiet map of everywhere I've been. I reach my hand to touch the icy glass and watch the ghost of my mistakes go past. Silver frost is creeping on the edge, a broken promise and a broken pledge. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter secrets cannot hide. I see the ruin that I tried to run, the heavy damage that the years have done, a quiet devastation in the cold, a story that was never meant to be told. The unforgiving mirror. I wanted to be made of shining gold, a hero in a story to be told. But looking at the reflection in the blue, I see the heavy things I had to do, the compromises and the silent lies are staring right back into my eyes. I reach my hand to touch the icy glass and watch the ghosts of my mistakes go past. The silver frost is creeping on the edge, a broken promise and a broken pledge. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter secrets cannot hide. I see the ruin that I tried to run, the heavy damage that the years have done, a quiet devastation in the cold, a story that was never meant to be told. You can lie to the world, but you can never lie to the water. This is the mirror of the winter tide, where all the bitter the ice. Forgive the face. Mirror. The sun is finally dipping below the horizon. The sky is bleeding gold and gray. My journey is done. The shadows stretch across the canyon floor. I will not walk this heavy road no more. The amber light is sinking in the west and telling this old traveler to rest. My boots are warm, my walking stick is frail. I leave them on the edges of the trail. The stars are waking up inside the black. There is no reason now for turning back. I watch the colors drain into the sea, welcome in the dark to cover me. This is the end of the long and bitter mile. I close my eyes and lay me down a while. No more mountains, no more raging storm, just the quiet night to keep me warm. A silhouette against the fading sky, breathing out a beautiful goodbye. The end. This is the end. I see the silhouettes of ancient trees. They bow their heavy branches in the breeze. They've stood and watched 1,000 fires die, and now they stand and watch me say goodbye. The burden of the day is finally gone. I do not need to wait to see the dawn. The stars are waking up inside the black. There is no reason now for turning back. I watch the colors drain into the sea, and welcome in the dark to cover me. This is the end of the long and bitter mile. I close my eyes and lay me down a while. No more mountains, no more raging storm, just the quiet night to keep me warm. A silhouette against the fading sky, breathing out a beautiful goodbye. Do not weep. setting sun. It is only making way for the stars. This is the end of the long and bitter mile. I close my eyes and lay me down a while. Let the mountains rest, let go the storm. Let the quiet night now keep me warm. A silhouette against the fading sky, breathing out a beautiful goodbye. The end. The light is gone. The peace is here. The end.
The storm has finally broken. The clouds have parted. Look up. We are so incredibly small. The thunder rolls away into the dark and leaves behind a quiet, holy spark. The heavy veil of clouds is torn in two, revealing all the velvet and the blue. A million ancient diamonds in the deep, awakening the heavens from their sleep. The silver river of the Milky Way is washing all the earthly pain away. I stand beneath the canopy of light and surrender to the majesty of night. This is eternity, suspended in the cold, the greatest, oldest story ever told, where every single star is burning bright to guide 1,000 ages through the night. Our heavy years are nothing but a sigh beneath the endless wonder of the sky. Eternity, silent eternity. The sorrow that I carried in my bone is nothing to the silence of the stone. The kings and all their battles turn to rust, but we are made of the celestial dust. I raise my weary face into the chill and let the universe make everything be still. The silver river of the Milky Way is washing all the earthly pain away. I stand beneath the canopy of light and surrender to the majesty of night. This is eternity, suspended in the cold, the greatest, oldest story ever told, where every single star is burning bright to guide 1,000 ages through the night. Our heavy years are nothing but a sigh beneath the endless wonder of the sky.
We look up at the stars and wonder where we go when we die. But we forget the stars are where we came from.
This is eternity, suspended in the cold, the greatest, oldest story ever told. Let the silver river wash the pain away. Let the quiet of the night outlive the day. We are nothing but a standing underneath the wonder of the sky. Eternity. We are dust. We are stars. Eternity. The winter was so cruel, I thought it burned the earth dead. But right here, pushing through the frozen stone, a single patch of purple. The highland grass is battered by the frost, a monument to everything we lost. I walk across the barren rocky moor and think about the closing of the door. There beneath the shadow of the pine, a little spark of color starts to shine. The purple heather opens to the brae, a stubborn little fighter in the clay. It does not ask permission from the cold. It only wants its petals to unfold. This is hope growing from the bitter ground, the sweetest little silence ever found. A fragile beauty breaking through the pain to drink the heavy sorrow of the rain. The winter tried to tear the roots apart, but hope is blooming in the broken heart. I kneel upon the damp and heavy earth and marvel at the miracle of birth. We think the dark will never let us go. We think we are buried in the snow, but underneath the surface, out of sight, the soul is always reaching for the light. The purple heather opens to the gray, a stubborn little fighter in the clay. It does not ask permission from the cold. It only wants its petals to unfold. This is hope growing from the bitter ground, the sweetest little silence ever found. A fragile beauty breaking through the pain to drink the heavy sorrow of the rain. The winter tried to tear the roots apart, but hope is blooming in the broken heart. Take an army to defeat the dark, just one tiny seed that refuses to die. This is hope growing from the bitter ground, the sweetest little silence ever found. Let the purple heather conquer all the gray. Let the morning wash the heavy night away. The winter cannot tear the roots apart, for hope is blooming in the broken heart.
The wind is tearing the world apart out there, but in here there is only the fire and the quiet beating of a tired heart. The heavy rain is weeping on the glass. I watch the furious and stormy shadows pass. The cabin walls are made of sturdy pine, a tiny sanctuary that is mine. The fireplace is casting golden light against the velvet terror of the night. I trace a circle on the foggy pane and listen to the rhythm of the rain. The world is howling like a wounded beast, but in this little room the war has ceased. This is my shelter from the bitter cold, a place to rest before I grow too old. Let the heavy thunder rattle on the roof. Inside these walls I have the quiet proof that even in the darkest wild storm there is a little fire keeping warm. Shelter, quiet, shelter. I pour a cup and watch the embers glow, and think of all the wanderers below, still walking through the mud and through the pain, still searching for a refuge in the rain. I say a silent prayer into the air that they will find a shelter waiting there. I trace a circle on the foggy pane and listen to the rhythm of the rain. The world is howling like a wounded beast, but in this little room the war has ceased. This is my shelter from the bitter cold, a place to rest before I grow too old. Let the heavy thunder rattle on the roof. Inside these walls I have the quiet proof that even in the darkest wild storm there is a little fire keeping warm. The storm will eventually pass, but for tonight
just rest. This is my shelter from the bitter cold, a place to rest before I grow too old. Let the thunder roar across the darkened sky. I am safe and dry, and watching it go by. Thank the heavens for the wood and for the stone, for the quiet little place to be alone. Shelter, let it rain. I am safe. Shelter.
The night was so long, I forgot what the warmth felt like. But look, the clouds are breaking. The frost is heavy on the silver pine. I walk the edges of the timberline. The heavy fog has been my only friend. I thought the winter had no kind of end. But up ahead across the darkened miles, a sudden tear across the canvas smiles. A single beam of gold upon the gray, a quiet promise of a better day. I lift my frozen face into the light and feel the slow surrender of the night. I am walking on the path into the sun, the long and bitter journey almost done. The shadows fall behind me on the snow, as I am stepping where the warm winds blow. A little spark to melt the heavy ice, a little glimpse of earthly paradise. The path, walking the path. I leave the heavy burdens in the dark and listen to the singing of the lark. The frozen river starts to move and flow. The green begins to push beneath the snow. I did not think that I would see the spring, but hope is such a wildly stubborn thing. A single beam of gold upon the gray, a quiet promise of a better day. I lift my frozen face into the light and feel the slow surrender of the night. I am walking on the path into the sun, the long and bitter journey almost done. The shadows fall behind me on the snow as I am stepping where the warm winds blow. A little spark to melt the heavy ice, a little glimpse of earthly paradise. If you just keep walking, eventually the sun has to rise. I am walking on the path into the sun, the long and bitter journey almost done. Let the shadows fall behind me on the snow. I am stepping where the warm winds blow. Let the golden morning melt the heavy ice. Let me walk into the earthly paradise. The path into the light. The morning is here.